Side bend, seated windmill. If you're an adult gymnastic skill seeker who wants to increase your flexibility in movements like pikes and pancakes, you might like to tune in. This exercise is also good if you're experiencing back pain or have poor overhead flexibility. A lot of adults have tight obliques and QLs, which is precisely what we're aiming to stretch here. In this variation, we also hold a weight overhead, which increases the stretch on these muscles while also stretching the lats and working shoulder rotation. There's a lot going on in the seated windmill, so let me explain how it works. To perform this exercise, you will need an elevated surface to sit on and a weight to hold. Start by sitting on the elevated surface with the feet flat on the floor, outside shoulder width. Grip the weight with one hand and press it overhead with a neutral grip, palm facing inwards towards the head. When holding the weight in your right hand, rotate the torso to the right and grip the outside edge of the right knee with your left hand. Continue to rotate the torso to a point where you can lean to the side and place your lats on top of your thigh. You want to create space to bring your left shoulder down towards the inside edge of your left knee. From here, keeping your butt flat on the elevated surface, actively rotate the torso and laterally flex the spine to close the angle between your torso and thigh. As you do this, do not allow the outer hip to lift off the elevated surface. Keep the hip down and focus on lengthening the top side of the torso. You're trying to pull the hip away from the top arm. As you laterally flex the spine, keep your eyes focused on the weight. As you close the angle between the torso and thigh, the shoulder of the top arm will internally rotate so the palm is pointing away from the head. You must keep the shoulder elevated and aim to move the weight vertically above your head. This will increase the stretch on the top side of the torso. Another helpful tip is to pull against the knee with the lower arm. As you do this, make sure the knee doesn't move inwards. Focus on pushing your knee out to resist the hand pulling against it. Continue to push the outer hip down, lift the weight towards the sky, and close the angle between your torso and thigh. It's best to pause at the bottom of each rep for 5 to 30 seconds. During the pause, aim to lengthen the top side of the body as much as possible and feel a deep stretch down your side. Then, reverse the movement and return to the upright seated position. As you do this, externally rotate the shoulder, the top arm, and return to the neutral grip at the top of the rep. Seated side bends can be performed for repetitions, isometric holds, or a combination of the two. Give it a try and see how you go. If you've got questions, please leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.